Young people today lead complicated lives. There are constant pressures to fit in, succeed, and live up to the expectations of a fast-changing society. Many young people need help to find direction and feel safe to express their hopes and concerns. With extra support, a young person is less likely to feel disenfranchised and will face up to life's challenges and responsibilities. Kent Youth Service is just that, a service for the young people of Kent. Its main aims are to provide support and encouragement to all young people, irrespective of race, gender or ability. Sanctuary Housing is a social enterprise group providing homes across the UK. Kent Youth Service has been working with Sanctuary Housing for 3 years to create and develop informal education projects with young people living on and around the housing communities of 40 Acres and Spring Lane.
My role as a youth worker for Kent Youth Service is to work in and around the local communities, not only just individual people but also organisations and agencies that also play a part in the people's lives within that community, and working together will lead to the best outcomes for the communities you serve.
We're going up to pick a young group of girls up to take them down to Riverside Youth Centre, and hopefully they come back again and again. We're going to try and get up to Spring Lane as well to see if we can get them down. They've got the table tennis, the pool, sort of the dance rooms, the art rooms, the football court outside, the basketball court outside. There's just so much to do. So I think it'll work well.
And of course they're mixing with other communities as well.
Exactly. So that'll be challenging for them. They've got to come out of their shell a little bit and hopefully not shy up.
What did you think these young people would be doing tonight if you weren't doing what you're doing?
Not a lot, just maybe standing around in the cold. So I'm watching I'm a Celebrity get me out of here.
So you think it's a good thing that Kent Youth Service picking you up and taking you down there?
Yeah, because otherwise we hang around here and it's freezing cold.
And we've got
outside.
nothing to do, and plus there's no way of us getting there because when we get back it's too dark and there's no point us walking there and back.
I can't feel my fingers. Now this is why we take them to a youth centre, because it's freezing.
I want to hear a bit of music.
You hire the music up.
Tell me about some of the other projects that the Sanctuary Housing funding has paid for.
It allowed us to maintain the projects at 40 Acres Estate in Canterbury. It's also allowed us to develop youth provision across Canterbury and other areas such as Spring Lane and Littlebourne. We've also been able to use some of them funds to engage the residents and young people in a summer programme which has just passed, which saw them have trips, days out to London, ice skating, theatre trips. Also, we have 3 teams in Canterbury participating in a football league. The ball games and that can't be played where they live, so really it's about finding an outlet for them in terms of something positive to do, something to get involved in. We've got one team from 40 Acres Estate in Canterbury. We have Sturry that have been coming up here for about 6 months, and then we have Spring Lane that have only just started this season. The social skills and the personal development they get from that is quite unquantifiable in terms of them being able to build relationship with other people and develop and learn in that way. Dan, don't worry about it, on 7 on 7 on 7.
Did you ever play yourself?
I did. A couple of months ago we had a tournament called the Canterbury Community Shield where we had the 3 teams from Spring Lane, 40 Acres and Sturry. We also had other professionals, Kent Youth Service, we had Kent Fire and Rescue, Kent Police, and we had a football tournament up here all day on the during the half term. Some of us didn't walk for a few days, but there's also a sense of achievement. Good turn, Joe.
The youth service teams have a huge impact on the lives of young people, helping them to develop confidence, find avenues into training and work, resolving disputes and offering advice and direction. The projects also help to reduce antisocial behaviour, racism and other crime, creating greater community cohesion for residents of all ages. Kent Youth Service has been asked to roll out similar projects in both Dover and Thanet. Because all communities are different and have their own local issues, Scott has been visiting both areas to talk to local people to find out about their concerns and interests.
Hello, good morning. We're currently going through a consultation process with the residents within Thanet and Dover. The two areas are quite different. It might be, for example, down in Dover that we look at prep for work opportunities. Here in Thanet it's perhaps about opening up other facilities and resources for them to have access to. So, for example, over at Meergate, that's just a stone throw away from Margate Football Club. They have some fantastic facilities there which are in some respects underused.
What I'd really like to see is the KCC detached youth workers to be really befriending, I suppose, in a way, all of our young people across the South East. It's been proved that in Canterbury what they've done has really worked well. The young people are very receptive to them, they get on well with them. The youth workers can help young people in a number of different ways, and I would really like to see that rolled out all across the county. Canterbury Detached are actually trained in detached youth work. They know how to talk to the young people, they know how to get them on side, and they know how to develop them, which I think can only mean good things for society as a whole in the future.
You can make 100.
You can make 100 if you want. You may be here a long time.
You need all that.
The partnership between Kent Youth Service and Sanctuary Housing is working well, and the benefits to the greater community are many. It is hoped that existing projects will continue to thrive and that new projects will grow and succeed in Dover, Thanet and across Kent.